Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode. Here we are, we're up on a space station, which is a pretty apt start for what I want to do in this part. In this part, what I want to do is the community mission and get out and maybe do another Atlas station, because I really want to push both of these forward. And for a quick update, guys, come in here, you will see we are now, the white line is now 93% of tier 2, so we're on track finish tier 2, and we still got 5 days 5 hours left, so we are possibly going to complete tier 3 as well, and that would be really fantastic if we can do that. What I'm going to do is just jump in the ship and we're going to go out into space and see if we can pick up a community mission, because I better get on the community research, although it shouldn't make it that much difference. There we are. And incoming message. Hello Quicksilver, greetings on this most pleasant interface. Yes, continue. Input to my storage banks, and I will synthesize reward output across your any realistic. Kind of, what do I want to do? I want an excuse to go down on a planet. I think we're going to go trade and collection just to see. Thank you very much. You've selected trade and collections. Today's directive is to dismantle. Today's directive is to dismantle crashed satellite shells and salvage any intact technology. Scans of usable components would greatly augment Master Polo's historical and technological archives. So what mission is this then? What are we going to find? Oh, we're going to find planets with scrap on them. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh, I have got planets with scrap on. That's... trouble is, I don't know where they are. Okay, just scan a few planets here. Second planet. And if not, we're going to have to work our way back through salvageable scrap. That's a bit of luck. So we're off to this planet. It's a boiling planet as well, so this could be interesting. It's liable to be an extreme planet as well. Looks like we've got hostiles coming in. Looks like we're going to be fighting a space battle. Never mind. Yeah, thank you. We might make it 12, 11, 10... Okay, nearly made it. Actually, let's go to the phase beam. That was a pretty big, heavy face-to-face confrontation there. These must be quite high tier ships. Right, we're one-on-one now, guys. I seem to get the lock on with the phase beam as we had before. Shields at maximum. Some tritium. Oops. Gotcha. Gotcha. Actually, those ships attacking me have just reminded me. Hey, where do you lot come from? If I call my... I want to call my freighter in, because my frigate mission is finished as well, so I think what we're going to do is just get into here, and we might as well get this done as well. And what I've actually And what I've actually done is, I'll show you here, I've been building fuel. I actually found some hydrogen gel. Someone was actually ready to sell me some, so I've been able to pump out quite a lot of frigate fuel. So what I'm inclined to do is see if I can send out 2 missions. But first things first, what we're going to need to do is get in here. You can see the frigates on the board. So we'll see what these guys have got for us. Debrief Commander. Distance covered 1,548 light years. As far as I know, there was no damage reported. That's a number of 300,000. Got 5 erythrocytes. Countered pirate fleet. Destroyed 65 enemy vessels. Another 200,000. Prolonged but successful. Damage appeared minor, but weapons impact showed unusual heat signature. That's the 350,000. So we should certainly push up our bankroll in this mission. Another 300,000. Well controlled, conflict level high, bounties claimed. Another 200,000. Wow. Turned home. Capital vessel waiting. So we made a lot of cash on that mission, and with a little bit of erythrocytes. So we now got 10 erythrocyte. I think I already had 5. We got 1.5 million in erythrocytes. Right, let's come down here. Let's see what we got. View potential expeditions. And we got this advanced combat patrol here. We've got this one here. Balanced expedition. Maybe if I go for 2. Wow, that's a pretty good one. Let's go with that one. That's 3,000 light years. And I've got 4 combat ships, so if I go like that and a support. If I send 4 mission ships on this mission, and that let me go. This could go wrong, guys, but and then what I want to do is go here again. Oh, I can't send ships on 2 missions. Like fleet room. Ah! To have 2 missions, I need another command room. I don't think I can. I've got the resources to build another command room, actually. A lesson learned. Oops, no. Oh yes, we got the resources for it. So I've got another command room. New potential expeditions. So for every mission you need another command room. That's interesting. I think we'll go with this one. And send is all 4 of these. Well, if they get wrecked, they get wrecked. I mean, that's all there is to it. And we now have 2 missions. One each one with their own command room. That's cool. So we got 4 ships on that one and 4 ships on that one. And they'll probably all come back wrecked, but never mind. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to pause the video for 5 minutes because I just had a bout of hiccups. Can't remember the last time that ever happened to me while I was recording a video. Coughs and sneezes, yes, but hiccups, well, that was the first. Oh well, might as well. Right, let's blast our way through this whole asteroid field here. Okay, should be far enough away from the... Looks like there's a base there. But if we could come down straight on the base, that'd be really great. Yeah, it's even got a landing pad. That is fantastic. It's actually a trading station. And looks like there's even some Solanium or something over there. Extreme planet. Oh no, we just got normal thermal protection, that's okay. Got oxygen capsule, I'll just grab this. Just unlock this. Crash sites with analysed via salvage scrap. Might as well go through the routine. Let's grab that, some dihydrogen. Might as well learn. You've learned the get work for lose. What am I saying? Work. Get work. God. And wow, this is a pretty much of a treasure trove around here, actually. Get relic. Condensed carbon. Let's have a quick look what we've got. Oh, I got all this stuff I sorted out that I wanted to sell and I forgot all about it. Never mind. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a tidy up since the last video of my inventory. And I suppose there's going to be... That's vortex cubes, that's not going to be a salvageable record scrap, so we don't seem to have any salvageable scrap around here. And we've got some plants over there. We've got solar vine, actually something else I haven't done for quite some time. I don't know. Pilgrim, for a Pilgrim we need ionized batteries. For Nomad we need an ion battery. Okay, let's just get in here. Buy items. There's an ion battery. Let's buy 5 of those. And actually we can sell off any junk that I've got. Sell the Get Relic, that will cover the costs of the ion batteries. Okay. Of course, I was so busy looting the outside that... because I do want a 24 slot multi-tool as well, but we're not going to get one there, are we? And I suppose there's... Hello, Mr. Gek, I've forgotten all about you. Friend, despair, Gek trader, collect something, yeah, something. The air around the big life form smells foul, it seeps in the exosuit, making me gag. This is my expression the trader picks up, and the moment they carry it, breaks the substance to pieces and swallows each whole. So he sounds like he's a bit of a junkie. I give him 10, 15 ferrite dust and picks happily at my gift and thanks. They thank me with their own generous offering. Got 21 nanos. Let's grab that. Grab that. Got first aid, I suppose we could. That, although I think my health is at maximum. Right, let's just scan that. And let's deploy the My exocraft. Roma. Oh, we need 5 metal plating now. 3. So it's a very long time since I've actually even bothered to do this, so I mean, we could use the Pilgrim. Nah, let's get back to the good old days of exploring. I'll just deploy the Roma. So, here's how long since I've used it, because I'd go straight off and drove straight into a tree. Well, we've got some antimatter housing here, we've got some Mordite, rare metals. Didn't even know I had that. Anyway, let's go and get some solar vine. Not that I really need it, but it should help me plant up an area back in my base. Because I am still working on the advanced manufacturing, it's just that I've not really got round to planting stuff, and I'm not convinced I've got all the formulas for the advanced manufacturing as well. But that's something for a future project. Just get in here, grab this. Wow. This should give me more than enough for what I want. Come here. Creatures there. So we're going to get a scan on the creatures. Make a bit more cash. Only 90-odd thousand for those. Let's see if that. Oh, great. Exocraft, wherefore are out now. That was a close thing. I think we can afford to leave one of those behind. Right, we are after salvageable scrap. What on earth is that moving over the horizon there? I'm sure I saw. Oh, there it is there. Like some kind of large dinosaur. Right, let's just get down off the top of this hill. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to push across the planet during this storm. I can't do much while this intense storm rages. I'll see you in a minute once the storm is gone, guys. Okay, guys, the storm is now clearing away. I think we'll just go and grab that sodium. Just going to see if we can find some scrap. The jettison pod over there. Okay, what we got here? Salvageable container. There we are. So let's arrive in 1.9 minutes. So we're just going to go this way. They're like kind of mini stunted dinosaurs, aren't they? That's cool. We'll just go for a draw. There's quite a few of them here, actually. Oh, it's another species here. I was thought he might be a bit hostile, but he's not. He's just being a bit frisky. I'm not sure how much damage one of those can do. Actually, what? Have I got the fuel for this? Which is a good question. Yeah, got plenty of fuel. I don't recognise these guys. Yeah, they've got lights around them. Oh, we got to get a picture of these. You stay still for us. Illuminated antelopes, I suppose is the way to describe these. Just clear this off, get in a little bit closer, a bit more closer. Let's take a picture of them. And don't you guys start getting upset just because I've taken a picture of something. I have to admit that the recent updates have really changed the variety of creatures in No Man's Sky. Oops. There we are, we found what we're looking for. I don't know how many of these were supposed to. I think what we got to do now. I think we've got to dig out. Yeah. I'm just going to change the protective case. Why is my boltcaster empty? That's not good news. And there's a good chance we will get a. Okay, where? Oh, we've got a greasy board, whatever that is. Ways to make contacts. We've only got to do the one. Used for trading. So we're approximately 288 years old. This peculiar technological component violates multiple galactic manufacturing protocols. It appears to be constructed by a hobbyist, however it is still functional. I must admit, what I would like, especially with the archaeological stuff, is that if you had an option to either sell it or put it into your base on display. I mean, it'd be really great to create a museum in your base of archaeological finds and maybe even salvageable scrap. I mean, that would be really cool. I mean, if you take it to the wider community, something like one of the community groups could create a No Man's Sky museum of collectible artifacts. I mean, that would be really cool. And then someone can come and visit it. I definitely would like to. I mean, I definitely would like to build something like that. And I mean, it'd be really fun. And we've got. I'm tempted to gather that actually. I think I've just been zapped by an oxygen plant. Wait, cut it out. To a ship up that. There's another one there. It'd be really funny if this guy walked right over the top of one of those. Let's get around the trees. I don't think I need any carbon or such at the moment. There's a bit of a goodie box here. Let's just grab that. It's going to jump that, and grab that, and that. And there's some damaged machinery up here. Hopefully, yep, we've got cobalt for it. Oh. Game, you are cheating again. I see birds. Birds are always a pain in the neck. What's this here? Is this silver? No, it's sodium. Don't read. That's taking a bit longer to... Any more creatures here? No, we've got them all. Might as well. Just on principle, we'll just pick up the... Yes, I can see the... Hey, get off my ship! Or my exocraft. When I'd probably would like to explore this planet a bit more and see if we can pick up some more salvageable scrap. So I think what I'm going to do is leave my exocraft here, or the base here, and anything to sell. I mean, got a technology module. I don't know where that came from, but we're not going to say no. I'm just going to jump into the ship, and of course most definitely we're going to drop a save, and we're going to jump back into the ship again, and we're going to get up into space. We should have now, and there's the message. Our friends, greetings. I am pleased to see you safe, traveller. Did you successfully retrieve the requested scrap technology? Yes, we did. Scanning salvage technology, generating quicksilver output. Sincerest thanks, travellers, for accessing the Space Anomalies hyperdrive to dock and browse the dock's database of exotic collectibles. I'm going to save visiting the Space Anomaly until we've got past tier 2, then that will give me a reason to go in and get the tier 2 reward. Won't be far off. I mean, my tiny contribution there has not done anything whatsoever. And just to finish this part off now, I want to do as promised. Hopefully we will be able to get to an Atlas station. It says 165, that should be. Oh, that looks like a pretty good system. We'll just go and do the Atlas station, and then that would be it for this video. And here we are. We're in the Nuda Mole system. Atlas interface. Today's research mission is complete. Space Anomaly broadcasts a new directive at the next daily cycle. Oh, this is the one with the people hanging in space. I think we're getting close to the end of the Atlas things. We got the Korvax word for fire. We're just going to have a bit of a run round, collect the words. And we got the Korvax word for discuss. Actually, that's a good cue, because I want to put this out here, guys. For any of you who follow the channel, you'll be aware that up until the next update, I did a permadeath run, and I've got an idea for a permadeath run. And that is, rather than just follow the traditional core game, going out, building bases, working up the ships, I've got this idea of doing a permadeath run with a set of rules. For example, like all the exocrafts, with maybe the exception of the first one, which is free, all the suit upgrades are going to have to be got from drop pods. And in some ways there'd be an element of role play to it, in the sense that you're going to be a traveller who's going to try and explore all the galaxies. And so, like, say in the Euclid Galaxy, there's going to be, wow, another one under here. Wow, a lot of them. Yeah, say in the Euclid Galaxy, there'd be no high-level farming, anything like that. I mean, obviously we'll do the research, build some bases. There'd be no building a great base to do high-level farming and even to a certain degree with the freighter, it will be, the freighter will service, the freighter will act as a mobile base, is probably the best way to describe it. And the idea will be is to travel towards the centre of the galaxy. Well, probably would in the Euclid Galaxy just do the traveller mission, and then as soon as that finishes, it will be off to the next galaxy. And the idea will be just to be a almost completely nomadic explorer, but subject to these conditions, that so that what you're actually gathering is going to come from your travels. So it will be quite literally an explorer traveller, not somebody settling down. And the idea is this playthrough will stay in the Euclid Galaxy and do its thing. Then the permadeath one will be this constant travelling things. Anyway, that's just an idea, guys. Let's get back to here. And we've got no idea what this guy is saying. When I dream, I see the Atlas. When I see the Atlas, I am the dream. I see sentinels swarm through the universe like an infection emerging from the world of glass. Everything is happy there. Everything will live. I see the portals. I see the travellers that walk between them. I see the span of history. I see everything as the Atlas sees it. Alone, abandoned, terrified. But what power can instill fear in the heart of the Almighty? It asks for something. It wants to know that I understand. Ascent, milestone Kepler. You have become the harbinger, the pathfinder, the seeker of ways. Through me, the universe will know itself. So there we are. We got a new one now called Dawn's End. I really should start building these. I don't know how many more I've got to go. I mean, let's have a quick look at the formulas. There's Dawn's End. That goes back to dark matter. There. Dark matter goes back to Nubosphere, which goes back to the englobed there, and then I think the last one is the captured node. So we could start. I mean, I've got the space to do this now. Captured node. Englobe. Yep. So we can now. Don't want the captured node. We don't want that. And I can always so I haven't got the resources to do the next one. I can find it on AWOL. Englobe, so we need ionized cobalt for the next one. And hopefully this will go in the high capacity suit. We'll just leave that tucked away down in the bottom corner here. Anyway, that's my thought process for a permadeath series. I mean, I think it could be interesting. So there'd be like a little bit of an element of role play to it, rather than just the normal game grind of following what the game wants. So yes, we'll have to do what the game wants to a certain degree, but at the same time, just drop a save. It won't be rigid in its sense of this is what you've got to do. You've got to come out. You've got to build a base. It will be very much this nomadic traveller mission. That's the concept I've got in mind. If you've got any opinions on it, guys, any other suggestions that will make it relevant as a playthrough, just feel free to chuck it in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. Once I've worked the concept up, then I will start a new playthrough, and of course that will be subject to Hello Games suddenly dropping a new update on us or something totally out of the blue. I've got a feeling that there's going to be quite a few this year, which could change the whole way of playing. And of course, if it's a major update with changes to the start of the game, then of course we'll be starting a new campaign again, which means there'll be an element of risk of me starting a new permadeath series. Right, let's just have a quick scan of this system here. I've got a feeling the next community mission is going to be to see if we can explore some planets, I think, because I've got a really long list of planets here which I've been visiting, which I haven't really explored. I suppose I should upload those, the cache. Anyway, let's just get into the space station. Just gonna sidle on into here. There we are. Welcome, initiating docking procedure. And another thought on a permadeath series would be that ship-wise, I'll restrict myself to one of each type rather than having a massive fleet. So I would have one fighter, one hauler, one explorer, and well, then any spaces left over would be for unique ships. Okay, let's get here. Spend another $1 million on an upgrade. What am I interested in? I'm not interested so much in the exocraft upgrades. Grab that. I'm more interested in the ship upgrades at the moment. What have you? Actually, what I could do is exactly what I wanted to do, which is sell off this stuff. I want to keep the S level stuff. But I want to sell off this stuff. And I'm going to sell the thermal protection because I've already got S level thermal protection. But I want to keep these for a new combat ship when it turns up. Oops, should have. Let's see what we've got. Got S Star Shield module. It's an S-class starship module. That going to be worth something? Improves ship strength and combat endurance. Let's just have a look at that. I'm pretty sure the shield situation is pretty good with my ship. I mean, could I get another one on? I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a risk, isn't it? Oh, no, don't want to do that. Well, there's a good chance this may actually say. Anyway, I'm going to go for it, guys. I mean, actually, do I need that? Could I just drop that in? No, it worked. So we've now got shield absorption of 2.3, and I think that is the maximum. I don't think I can go any higher than that. I think 2.3 is going to be good. I mean, this is going to make this ship a real tough nut to crack, should anyone decide to have a crack at us. Now, just to wind this video up, I'm going to go across and we're just going to check out the missions. I can't remember if I've actually completed any missions. The easiest way to do that is just quite simply come over here, talk to this guy, and see what he's got. Hand in missions, there we are. Kill 14 creatures. I'm not sure where that came from, but do that. A really long pause there. Corvax presents it. I get anything? Browse missions. Take a photo of an airless world. Well, we'll certainly take that. That's quite a quick win. Collect 250 uranium. Still not gone up to this high level. Oh, we'll get there eventually. I'm a bit confused though. Did I get anything for that mission? I mean, I could sell the greasy board salvageable scrap. Just to see if this guy's got, because I mean, I've been doing lots of missions, so maybe this guy will have a mission for us. Lifelong nods at me. I do not believe they have met before. They clearly recognise that they must be of the Merchants Guild representative in this system. They offer me a present, a product of the local system that help me assist my work. Accept gift. Okay, I'll take the gift. I'm not complaining. and we got 188 ionized cobalt. Now that's going to be quite useful, because if I come to here, I should now be able to make that, and we should, I don't know, for the next one. Yep, so we can make dark matter. I think that's about it, isn't it? So we've now got to the dark matter level. Oh no, we've got Dawn's End, and I think that is the top, isn't it? Got them all now. Now it's worth noting that, as far as I know, these do nothing till you get to the final one at the end of the Atlas path. So if you're tight for space, don't make them. I think on that note, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting. I'm trying to keep these a bit shorter than before, so that I can keep the editing standard up high enough. Therefore, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.